Santorini, the beautiful Greek island known for its whitewashed houses and stunning views,
So beautiful and so crowded. Oh my god.
has been shaken by over 200 earthquakes in just 4 days.
More than 200 earthquakes in 4 days. Over the past few days, tremors have rattled the Instagram island of Santorini.
What if these tremors are signs of something far worse? Some quakes have reached up to a 4.6 magnitude.
Declared a state of emergency after the most powerful earthquake so far shook the island of Santorini,
Triggering mass evacuations and widespread concern. With authorities closing schools, banning seaside access, and scrambling to move people to safety, the question remains, what comes next? This video is about Santorini's terrifying past, its unpredictable future, and the growing fears of a disaster waiting to unfold. The authorities have responded swiftly. Schools have been closed, emergency crews deployed, and seaside areas banned. In an effort to evacuate tourists and residents, additional flights have been arranged. Locals fear the worst, with some expressing concern about the island's only port, Athenios.
And today I said I'm going to leave. I will go to a nearby island to get away until things calm down.
Becoming inaccessible in the event of a disaster. Santorini's location on the Hellenic volcanic arc, one of Europe's most active volcanic fields, makes it prone to earthquakes. But the current swarm of tremors has raised alarms. Scientists have been closely monitoring the activity, which since January 2025 has seen over 12,000 tremors, some felt hundreds of miles away. This recent seismic activity is a chilling reminder of the island's turbulent past. The island's crescent-shaped caldera, so iconic in photos, was formed by one of the largest volcanic eruptions in history, which occurred around 1620 BC. That eruption destroyed much of the island, devastated its ancient civilization, and even blanketed it in ash, possibly inspiring the myth of Atlantis. As experts race to understand the cause behind these tremors, fears grow that Santorini might be on the brink of another catastrophic eruption, or perhaps even a tsunami capable of devastating the Aegean coast. The geological history of Santorini. Beneath the breathtaking beauty of Santorini, something stirs, something ancient, powerful, and unpredictable. The towering cliffs and the deep blue waters hide a restless force, a force that has shaped the island's history and continues to whisper warnings of what might come next. Santorini stands on one of the most geologically active regions in the world. Every crack in its volcanic rock, every tremor beneath its surface tells a story of immense power waiting beneath. To understand why the earth here shakes so often, why the sea holds the potential for destruction, we need to look deeper into the forces beneath, the history they've written, and the future they may yet create. This island was born in fire, sculpted by a series of eruptions over millions of years. It lies on the Hellenic arc, where the African tectonic plate is slowly being forced beneath the Eurasian plate. This unseen collision fuels the very volcanoes that gave birth to Santorini, creating an unstable and ever-changing landscape. At the heart of this landscape lies a hidden scar, a massive sunken caldera. It was left behind when the Minoan eruption, one of the most violent in history, emptied a vast magma chamber, causing the earth above to collapse. Now, seawater fills this void.
Water and magma do not mix, they explode. And that exploded,
shaping Santorini's iconic crescent. But below, the chamber still breathes. Pressure builds, magma shifts, and when it does, the ground trembles in response. These earthquakes are more than mere tremors. They are warnings, hints that the island's volcanic system is never truly at rest. And if an eruption were to come, it could trigger something even more terrifying. The caldera, already fragile, could collapse further. An undersea landslide could displace massive amounts of water. A tsunami could rise, and Santorini is not alone in this threat. Just 8 kilometers away, hidden beneath the sea, Colombo, a submarine volcano that erupted in 1650, sending pyroclastic flows into the water and unleashing a tsunami that devastated nearby shores. The eruption also released toxic gases, suffocating those in its path. Colombo is still awake. Surveys reveal an expanding magma chamber beneath it, slowly building towards something unknown. If it erupts again, the consequences could be catastrophic. A collapse, a sudden rush of water, a wave that sweeps across the Aegean. The past has already shown what can happen. The question remains, when will it happen again? Understanding recent earthquakes. The ground beneath Santorini has been restless, trembling with an urgency that began in late January 2025. From the 26th of January to the 8th of February, the island shook every single day, more than 12,800 earthquakes, each one a warning, a whisper of something shifting deep below. Among them, one stood out, a powerful 5.3 magnitude quake.
A little while ago, there was a 5.1 magnitude tremor. My little one is in shock, and things are pretty dangerous.
Followed by relentless aftershocks that refuse to let the island find peace. The caldera and its surrounding areas have become the heart of this unrest. Scientists watch with cautious eyes, tracking every tremor, every pulse of the earth, knowing that beneath Santorini, something unseen is stirring. Magma may be on the move, pushing, searching for a way to the surface. The uncertainty is unsettling, and with it, fear spreads. Authorities had no choice but to act, declaring a state of emergency, urging more than 11,000 people to leave their homes, closing schools, businesses, and government offices. Still, the island holds its breath. Seismographs, satellites, and GPS sensors work tirelessly, mapping every shift, every crack in the Earth's surface. But even with all the technology, one question lingers. How long will this continue? Now first, like always, be sure to hit the like button down below. It helps us out tremendously with the reach of this video. Thank you. What's causing the recent earthquake swarm? Santorini has been trembling more than usual, and the reasons behind it remain a mystery. Some believe it's the restless movement of the Earth itself, where the African plate slowly sinks beneath the Eurasian plate, building tension until the ground quivers under the strain. Others whisper of something deeper, something stirring beneath the island's surface. Magma may be rising within the volcanic chamber, silently gathering, waiting. Could this be a warning of what's to come? There are also signs hidden in the island's waters, steam, gas, and the warmth of the springs hint at unseen forces shifting below. Changes in these underground currents might be triggering the quakes, a signal from the Earth that something is unfolding beneath our feet. Whatever the cause, understanding these tremors isn't just about science, it's about the lives of those who call Santorini home. Tsunami risk, how dangerous is it? There's a hidden fear beneath the beauty of Santorini, the possibility of a tsunami. The island, shaped by fire and time, carries echoes of past destruction. History has shown that when the earth trembles, the sea sometimes rises in fury. In 1956, a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake near Amorgos unleashed a tsunami that devastated coastal cities across the Aegean, and 1/3 of the houses on the island collapsed. It was a haunting reminder of the power beneath the waves. Santorini's volcanic heart still beats, and deep beneath the water, the Colombo submarine volcano waits in silence. If an eruption or a major quake disturbs the seafloor, it could displace enormous amounts of water, setting off a chain reaction that no one can outrun. Some believe that the Great Minoan eruption thousands of years ago sent waves crashing as far as Crete, changing history itself. Today, scientists watch closely, scanning every tremor, every shift in the Earth. The recent quakes have been frequent, unsettling, but not yet enough to wake the sea's wrath.
Santorini has declared a state of emergency all the way through to the 3rd of March. At this stage, residents are on alert due to a swarm of earthquakes.
Seismologists believe that without significant seafloor movement,
it swarms, it gathers intensity, seismic intensity, so we have a lot of earthquakes happening.
the chances of a tsunami remain low for now. But the Earth is unpredictable. If a quake of magnitude 7 or higher strikes, everything could change in an instant. That's why coastal communities in Greece and Turkey remain on guard. Their sirens ready, their evacuation plans set. Tsunami impacts. What could happen? The land beneath Santorini is restless, a silent force waiting beneath the waves. If an earthquake were to awaken the island's hidden power, the sea itself could rise in fury. A tsunami born from this seismic shift wouldn't stop at Santorini's shores. It would race across the Aegean, striking Greece, Turkey, Cyprus, and even reaching Italy and North Africa. The devastation would unfold in ways few could prepare for. Coastal towns and cities, bustling with life, could vanish in moments. Streets filled with history, homes built with love, and harbors that sustain livelihoods, all swallowed by the sea. The Aegean, with its vibrant trade and fishing industries, would be left shattered, its economy gasping for recovery. Tourism, the heartbeat of so many islands, would face an unimaginable collapse. Luxury resorts, family-owned inns, and beachfront escapes could be erased, leaving behind only silence and loss. But the damage wouldn't stop at human suffering. The ocean, once a giver of life, could turn into a force of destruction. Coral reefs, fragile and ancient, might not survive. Wetlands, the cradle of marine life, could be drowned beneath salt and debris. Even the creatures of the deep, those who have known the ocean longer than humankind, would not escape its wrath. Can the Mediterranean survive a tsunami? The Mediterranean Sea holds a quiet danger, one that few are truly prepared for. Unlike the vast Pacific, where an advanced tsunami warning system stands guard, the Mediterranean remains vulnerable. Here, tsunamis can strike within minutes, leaving no time to escape. Most people living along its shores have no idea what to do if the sea suddenly retreats or surges forward. Coastal cities, with their historic charm and crowded waterfronts, lack protective barriers and safe evacuation routes. But small steps are being taken. Along Turkey's Aegean coast, tsunami sirens now sound a warning, a first line of defense against the unexpected. The UNESCO Mediterranean Tsunami Warning System is working to strengthen coordination.
The aim is to develop a system that will provide tsunami alerts to the concerned national institutions that have to issue national warnings.
But without major improvements, the threat remains dangerously real. Santorini, a place of breathtaking beauty, carries within it an unpredictable force. Its restless geology has shaped history before, and it could do so again. While no tsunami looms on the immediate horizon, the possibility cannot be ignored. If disaster were to strike, millions of lives could be affected, economies shattered, and ecosystems forever altered. The question is not if the Mediterranean will face another tsunami, but when. Waiting for history to repeat itself is not an option. Through research, preparation, and cooperation, nations can take action now, before the sea rises without warning. While experts assure us that the recent tremors aren't linked to volcanic activity, the fear of a much larger earthquake and a potential tsunami still looms over Santorini. As the island waits in suspense, its history serves as a chilling reminder of what could be. What lies beneath the surface of this beautiful island remains uncertain, but the possibility of something far worse is never far from thought. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this exploration both insightful and thought-provoking. See you next time.